Trinity Ball Yard on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for exciting NCCAA baseball. Today's doubleheader features Atlantis University versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise for our opening prayer? Dear Father, we thank you for the day that you have given us, and we are thankful for the beautiful weather that is allowing us to play baseball today. Lord, I ask that you keep both teams safe on the field and injury-free. Father, I ask that you help us keep good sportsmanship and that we do everything for your glory. Keep us safe as we go on with our day in your name, we pray. Amen. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting team for Atlantis University. Batting first, the designated hitter, number 15, Herrera. Batting second, the shortstop, number 7, Elvin Granado. Batting third, the third baseman, number 28, Vasayo. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 17, Elvin. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 20, Jorge Rodriguez. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 22, Herrera. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 19, Joseph Cordova. Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 12, Sean Saviano. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Jonathan Muslier. And your pitcher, number 23, Eduardo Rodriguez. And now, the starting lineup for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Batting first, the catcher, number 10, Jorge Laffrey. Batting second, the second baseman, number 1, Dario Huerta. Batting third, the left fielder, number 16, Brian Heller. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Will Vasayo. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 15, Cale Jones. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 25, Josh Wharton. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 30, E.J. Alvarez. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 11, Mark Rogers. Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 4, Sammy Cochran. And your pitcher, number 6, Colby Kennedy. Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Trinity Baptist College, a home of the Eagles. We are ready for game number 1 of our Saturday afternoon doubleheader between the TBC Eagles and the Atlanteans from USCAA Atlantis University. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean is back on camera, and you just heard the tones of Kate Wilhoff, our PA announcer for this afternoon's festivities. Amber Bird will be our official statistician once again, and you're getting a look at the Trinity Baptist College Eagles, and out there on the mound, Colby Kennedy, who has a record of 1 win and 4 losses with an earned run average of 7.76. This will be Kennedy's 9th appearance, all starts. He has 1 complete game. That was a shutout. Kennedy has pitched 26 2/3 total innings. He's allowed 30 hits while walking 26 men, or giving up 26 runs, 23 of those earned. He walked 17 men, and he has struck out 20. And in case you missed the lineup, here's a batting order for the Atlanteans. A designated hitter, Henry Estrada, will lead off. Shortstop, Elvin Granado bats second. Third baseman Jonathan Vasayo will bat third. The middle third of the batting order, right fielder Angel Melendez, first baseman Jorge Rodriguez, second baseman Justin Suarez, and rounding out the batting order will be the catcher Joseph Cordova batting seventh, left fielder Sean Saviano hitting eighth, and the center fielder Justin Mustelier batting ninth. That young man last night made several terrific running catches, keeping the Eagles from scoring runs. Last night, Atlantis won the game 6-5. It was a seesaw affair all the way until the sixth inning, when Atlantis scored run number 6 to take the lead, and they held on to win it. The winning pitcher was Alex Herrera, who pitched 2 2/3 innings, and Jorge Rodriguez went 3 innings to earn the save. We are ready to begin. Estrada at the plate, and he takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Henry Estrada last night 1 for 5 with an RBI and a run scored. He came into this series hitting .282. All the numbers we're giving you for Atlantis, they do not include last night's contest. Estrada fouls this one back, and the count is even up at a ball and a strike. Colby Kennedy on the mound for the Eagles. Go over the defensive alignment in just a moment. Ball and a strike. Kennedy winds and delivers, and a fastball misses high, and that's ball 2. Ryan Heller is in left field. Samry Coffrin playing center. And E.J. Alvarez is in right. Josh Wharton at third. Mark Rogers, a shortstop. Dario Huerta playing second. Will Van Sickle at first with Parker Laffrey behind the plate. And Kennedy hits Estrada, putting him aboard. And that's how the ball game starts. A hit batsman. So a runner at first with nobody out. Brings up Elvin Granado. Last night was 2 for 5 with a run batted in. And on the season, coming into this series, .333 on the season. He threw an eagle out at the plate on a ball that hit off the pitcher's foot, deflected right to Granado, and he was able to gun down Nick Zito trying to score the potential go-ahead run. Score remained 5-5, and then Atlantis got their game-winning run in the 6th, and the bullpen made it stand up. No balls and a strike to Granado. Runner at first is Estrada. Runner not going, and a changeup got away from Kennedy and missed up and in. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Granado scored that run in the first inning after reaching on an infield single and stealing a base last night. And the throw over to first, a close play, the runner back just in time. Estrada 2 for 3 in stolen base attempts. Did not attempt to steal last night. Actually, I look again, and yes, he did. He was 1 for 1. Ball and 2 strikes now to Elvin Granado, the former TBC Eagle. He made one of several fantastic defensive plays for the Atlanteans last night. Ball and 2 strikes and a pitch. There's a 1-hopper into right field. That's a base hit. Estrada will stop at second, and the first 2 batters have reached against Kennedy. Not hit all that hard, but placed very well. Estrada at second, Granado at first. Jonathan Vasayo at the plate. 7 home runs, got his 38th RBI of the season last night. He also scored twice. Had an RBI double in the first. Kennedy takes a long look back, and the pitch misses high and tight. Vasayo came into the series hitting .421 on the season with those 7 homers and now 38 RBIs. 2 on, nobody out. And Kennedy, 1 ball, no strikes, delivers a breaking ball, and that got the zone. Vasayo nods his head in agreement. 2 7-inning ball games coming your way here this afternoon. Eagles are 12 and 23 on the season, and with the win last night, Atlantis now 12, 17, and 2, led by head coach Willie Vasquez. Here's the 1-1, And this one is fouled off and out of play. The assistant coaches for the Atlanteans, Mr. Robert Alonzo and Mr. Anthony Castillo. Sports Information Director of Atlantis University Athletics is Mr. Jorge Herrera. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kennedy checks the runners and delivers a breaking ball. Laffrey keeps it in front of him and keeps the runners where they are. A hit batsman and a base hit. In case you're just joining us, we did start about 12 minutes after the hour, so you haven't missed much. 2 on, nobody out. Vasayo moves up a little bit in the box. Here's the 2-2, and he pulls this one towards the Eagles dugout. Kennedy not overpowering, but he mixes speeds, tries to keep the hitters off balance. Don't have to throw all that hard to get hitters out. Just have to hit your spots, give them different looks. Rogers a shortstop, covering second. Here's a 2-2 and a fastball down, and that is ball 3. And with the full count, nobody out. We'll see if the Atlanteans have anything in mind on the base paths. Both runners checking with third base coach, who is the head coach, Willie Vasquez. 3-2, runners not going. A ground ball into left field. That's a base hit. Estrada will stop at third as Ryan Heller has a terrific arm. Heller got the ball back in very quickly. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Estrada at third, Granado at second, Vasayo at first. And the first 3 men have reached, and the Atlanteans have a big opportunity immediately in the ball game. Cleanup hitter, right fielder Angel Melendez. We did not see him in last night's ball game, his first at-bat. Kennedy delivers and a line drive into right center field. That's down for a hit. It gets by. 2 runs are going to score. That's going to be a double for Melendez, and the Atlanteans lead 2-0. So the hit batsman comes around to score. So does Elvin Granado, who singled. Vasayo all the way to third, and Melendez on at second after driving in a pair. Hit batsman and 3 consecutive hits brings up Jorge Rodriguez. Already the Eagles have to pull the infield in. 2 runs in, nobody out. Runners at second and third. Rodriguez came into the series hitting .405. Last night, 0 for 2, but he walked 3 times and scored a run. And that breaking ball is downstairs in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Angel Melendez came in hitting .313, just picked up RBIs 26 and 27 on the season. He's also homered twice. 1-1 from Kennedy. Misses inside with the fastball, and it's 2-1. Kennedy takes a long look in. He'll wind up with runners at second and third. Nobody out. 2 runs already in. And the 2-1 pitch, a breaking ball, called strike 2. The umpire gave that signal as if it was strike 3, but it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And then another long look in. All 4 infielders in on the grass. Here comes a 2-2. Breaking ball called strike 3. Good pitch by Kennedy, not giving in with the fastball. That's the first out, and it brings up Justin Suarez, the second baseman. Last night, 0 for 4, but he did draw a walk. Came into the series hitting .367, 2 homers and 22 RBIs. Kennedy's first pitch, high fastball, fouled straight back. So no balls and a strike. Kennedy trying to settle in after a rough start to the first inning. A breaking ball popped up. It's going to stay in play on the infield. Wharton camps under it. and makes the catch. That's out number 2, and now a chance to get out of this inning without any further damage. It's a bright, cloudy sky. We're at about 76 to 78 degrees. 30% chance of rain in the forecast for later this afternoon. The wind has been going in different directions since we got here, gusting up to about 10 miles per hour. It's been blowing in, then shifted out over right center, and at times not blowing at all. We've been here about an hour and a half. Kennedy with 2 outs and runners at second, third, winds up and delivers a first pitch fastball for a strike to Joseph Cordoba, the Atlantis catcher. Cordoba last night 1 for 3, also walked and scored a run. No balls and a strike, and a breaking ball misses low for ball 1. .239 entering the series with a homer and 19 runs driven in. Count of a ball and a strike. Fastball misses below the knees. That's ball 2. First base is open. Kennedy, though, trying to get out of the inning. First 4 batters all reached, a hit batsman, then 3 consecutive hits. 2 singles and a 2-run double from Angel Melendez. 2 balls and a strike, and the pitch. There's a curveball that is just a bit outside, and that's ball 3. Three balls and a strike. And Kennedy winds and delivers a fastball lifted into right center field. Alvarez on the move. He will not get there. 2 runs will score. And Cordoba pulls up with a 2-run double of his own. And it is 4-0 Atlantis. Kennedy came in with the fastball. Cordoba was ready for it. Both Vasayo and Melendez score. First 4 batters all reached and all crossed the plate. John Saviano. We're going to have a pinch runner, the courtesy runner for the catcher. We saw Christopher Morrow a few times last night. He's at second. And a high fastball misses for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. And Kennedy delivers. Good fastball right by the hitter. Hit batsman, 2 singles and 2 2-run doubles. Atlantis already up 4-0 and still batting in the top of the first. Eagles will have to play from behind. Here is the 1-1 from Kennedy. And a fastball misses inside for ball 2. 8th man of the inning to bat for the Atlanteans. So Kennedy from the stretch checks the runner. And delivers a 2-1. High chopper towards Van Sickle. He'll take this himself. Kennedy doing his job, making sure Van Sickle needed help. He was there. And that ends the inning. However, 4 runs on 4 hits. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the first. 4-0 Atlantis. We'll give you the Eagles batting order while we have the opportunity. Leading things off will be the catcher Parker Laffrey. Second baseman Dario Huerta will bat second. Ryan Heller's in left field. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter is first baseman Will Van Sickle. Cale Jones, the designated hitter, bats fifth. Josh Wharton will bat sixth. He's at third base. Batting seventh in right field is E.J. Alvarez. Mark Rogers will hit eighth. He's at shortstop. And the center fielder, Sammy Cochran, will bat ninth. They will face Eduardo Roque, who is 2-3 on the season with a 9.99 earned run average. Roque has pitched 33 1/3 innings on the season. He has allowed 49 hits, 44 runs, 37 of those earned. Roque has walked 20 and struck out 19. The defense for the Atlanteans, Angel Melendez is in right field, Jonathan Mastelier in center, and Sean Saviano plays left. Jonathan Vasayo is at third base, Elvin Granado is the shortstop, Justin Suarez is at second base, and the first baseman is Jorge Rodriguez. Doing the catching, Joseph Cordova, who just drove in a pair of runs, and on the mound, Eduardo Roque. The Eagles came from behind twice last night. 1-0 to tie it up, took the lead 3-1, fell behind 5-3, tied it up at 5-5, and then Atlantis went on to the 6-5 victory. Parker Laffrey leads things off for TBC, batting .220 on the season. No homers and 6 runs driven in. Last night, Laffrey, nothing out of 3, but he did score a run. First pitch from Roque is a fastball at the knees for the strike. So no balls and a strike. And Roque ready to wind up, and right-hander delivers and misses a little bit low. Cordova thought it was strike 2. Roque, a freshman, enjoying his first season of college baseball. Ball and a strike and a pitch. There's a fastball on the inner half for strike 2. Atlanteans were just accepted into the USCAA yesterday, very shortly before the game began. So congratulations on their brand new affiliation, their first season of any athletic competition. Here's the 1-2, and this one misses up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Okay, looks in for the sign, now delivers a 2-2. There's a line drive down the right field line. That's a base hit. Laffrey will make a big turn, but he'll put on the brakes. And a throw back to first, and Laffrey almost came off the bag, but was able to keep the toe right on the top. A leadoff single. Good start to the Eagles, who have to rally from behind. Laffrey, the catcher, will have courtesy runner Tyler Graves come out and take over. We saw Tyler quite a few times last night running for Cale Jones, who was the catcher then. Mario Huerta at the plate for the Eagles. Last night 0 for 3, but he drew a walk and scored a run. On the season at .280, no homers, 8 runs driven in. Graves, the courtesy runner for Laffrey. And the first pitch to Huerta misses outside. So 1 ball, no strikes. Roque throws over to first. Didn't even come to the set position. Graves back in plenty of time. The Atlanteans starting to add more athletic teams. Men's basketball, baseball, men's soccer, women's soccer. They're going to start playing football next fall, and men's and women's tennis. Swing and a miss makes it a ball and a strike. So atlantisuniversity.edu/athletics will get you more information. Ball and a strike to Huerta. Graves leading off, and the pitch is low and outside, and that's ball 2. Laffrey got the base hit right down the line. The courtesy runner Graves at first base. He's 2 for 3 in stolen base attempts, but down by 4, it's not as likely. Eagles trying to chip away to that 4-run lead that Atlantis got a half inning ago. Throw over to first, and Graves back standing up. 2 balls and a strike, and another throw over. This time, Roque, he had stepped off the mound, so he was able to hold on to the ball. Graves getting a little bit extra on the lead and the pitch. And ball 3 is low and inside. Good eye at the plate from Dario Huerta. Dom, as they call Huerta, has walked 9 times. 3 balls and a strike. Graves another good lead and a pitch. Ball 4 is just a bit inside. Huerta wasn't sure himself. He hesitated, and now he's on his way to first. So a base hit and a walk. Good start to the inning for the Eagles, and Ryan Heller is at the plate. Last night, Heller was 2 for 4 with a run scored. On the season, batting .256, 3 homers, 14 runs driven in. He got one into the wind instead of with the wind last night. That wind knocked it down and allowed Mastelier to make the catch. That could have been a game winner had Heller been able to get that ball over the fence. It was caught right in front of the fence. Looked like he was showing bunt, pulled it back in time, took the ball in the dirt for ball 1. We're going to check to see if Heller went around. No, says the base umpire. So 1 ball, no strikes. Gianni Rodriguez playing in front of Huerta at first base. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch to Heller drops down the bunt. Has a chance to beat it. The throw to first, a good throw. Right on target. Heller, though, does his job. Made it a very close play at first. 1-4 on the putout, 1 away. Graves to third and Huerta to second. Heller hustling. It took a great throw by Roque, and he made it. We saw the arms that the Atlanteans have last night. Will Van Sickle had himself a good ball game at the plate last night. 2 for 5, 2 different run-scoring singles, and he also scored once. Chance for him to drive in 1, maybe 2. Roque from the windup gets the first pitch right down the middle. And Sickles hitting .278, 2 homers, 19 RBIs. Got 18 and 19 last night. No balls and a strike. And a chopper. That ball is dropped. There's going to be a flip to first. They called him out. Looked from here like Van Sickle had beaten the play, but they're calling him out. Both runners hold. The ball went in and out of the glove of Gianni Rodriguez. He stayed with it. Roque covered. And they called Van Sickle out. Two outs for Cale Jones. Jones looking to drive in the runs. There are 2 outs. And the first pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. No balls and a strike. Okay, a long look in, and the pitch in the dirt and blocked by Cordoba, who did that quite a bit last night, too. Eagles got the first 2 men aboard. A great bunt by Heller. And then the call at first. 2 outs, second and third. Graves had to hold up on that chopper back to the first baseman. There's a chopper down the third base line. That's going to be a fair ball. Graves is going to score. Here comes Huerta. Throw to the plate, not in time. That's going to be a 2-run infield single for Cale Jones. Both Graves and Huerta score. Eagles cut the deficit in half, and now Coach Vasquez talking to the umpires. And let's see. They're going to get together, and if the call stands, it's going to be 4-2. Not sure what they're talking about, if the ball is fair or foul or what, I don't know. And the call's going to stand. Again, I'm not sure what they were talking about. Don't see too many two-run infield singles, but we just did. Eagles cash that in. It is now 4-2. Josh Wharton at the plate. 2 outs. Cale Jones is the DH, so he'll have to do his own running. Last night, as a catcher, Tyler Graves ran for him. And the pitch. Fastball on the inner half for the strike. Credit Herrera with heads-up base running. Nobody went after the ball, and Huerta took off and scored. Wharton lifts one high, mid-range, left center field. Mastelier makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Eagles, though, get 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk and leave 1. And after 1 complete, we have 4-2 Atlantis back in 60 seconds after this message from the NCCAA. It's 4-2 Atlantis. I checked the replay on that call at first. Van Sickle beat that play. Roque was a full step away from the bag when Van Sickle made contact with the bag, but he was called out. Eagles, though, were able to get a couple of runs. Cale Jones, the high chopper to third, resulted in 2 runs scoring. So 4-2 Atlantis leads. As they come to bat in the top of the second, Jonathan Mastelier will lead things off, the number 9 hitter, followed by Henry Estrada and Elvin Granado. Mastelier last night 0 for 4. It's the first pitch, knocked down by Wharton, but it gets through, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Mastelier, his first hit of the series. That's a base hit. Wharton on the dive. Ball hit his glove. And so Mastelier is at first. Brings up Henry Estrada. Hit by a pitch and scored in the first. And a breaking ball misses high. One ball, no strikes. And a swing and a foul back. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Mastelier, pretty good lead off first. A throw over. Close, but he's back in time. Mastelier 9 for 10 in stolen base attempts entering the series. There's a high pop-up. Heller in left field will camp under it and make the catch. Ball kind of took off on him at the end. He had to reach up actually over his head, but he stayed with it for the out. So 1 out with the runner at first. Elvin Granado singled and scored in the first inning. The first 4 Atlanteans all reached and all crossed the plate. And a throw over to first, and the runner's back. Leadoff single, fly to left. That's your inning summary to this point. Kennedy from the stretch. This is outside. Laffrey throws to first, and the runner's back. Atlanteans stole 4 bases last night. Estrada, Granado, Suarez, and Gabarro all doing the honors. And a throw over to first. Good play by Van Sickle. One ball, no strikes. And strike 2, or strike 1 rather, called. And it counts even at 1-1. Kennedy takes a long look in. Count of 1-1. Good lead by Mastelier. He's on the move. There's a hot shot in the left field, a base hit. Mastelier on his way to third. Heller's throw is in time, but got away from Wharton, and Granado will take second. That's going to be a base hit, sending Mastelier first to third, and then the error on the third baseman allows Granado to take second base. Throw was in time. Wharton could not hold on. And there are 2 in scoring position now with 1 out. And Jonathan Vasayo, the big RBI man at the plate. He singled and scored in the first as well. And Kennedy delivers. And a breaking ball in there for a strike. Kennedy winds and delivers the 0-1. Another breaking ball, but this one's low and outside. Well, TBC got 2 in the bottom of the first. Atlantis now trying to get those 2 runs right back. 4-2 Atlantis, top of the second. Kennedy with the windup. There's a ground ball, hits off the mound and into center field. 1 run is in, another man racing for the plate. Throw is cut off, and Vasayo drives in a pair, and it is 6-2.
Now batting number 17, Angel Melendez.
Angel Melendez at the plate. He doubled in a pair of runs and ended up scoring the 4th run of the first inning. Fouls off the first pitch. No balls and a strike. Atlanteans swinging the bats very well through the first 2 innings. And this one misses low and inside to even the count. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first. Good pitch and a good swing, and fouled straight back. Count is 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Angel Melendez at the plate. Came in hitting .313. Breaking ball misses low and away, and it's 2-2. Another throw to first. Vasayo back in time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a ground ball into left field. That's a base hit. Heller boots it in left. Vasayo will head on into third. And Melendez pulls into second. That's a single and an error on the left fielder, putting runners at second and third.
Now batting number 20, Jorge Rodriguez.
Yanni Rodriguez will be the next hitter. Jordan Broden heading out to the mound. We'll pause right here and be back in just a minute. Eagles have a new man in left field. Tyler Graves takes over for Ryan Heller. Atlantis has second and third, 1 out, 2 runs in, and a 6-2 lead. Gianni Rodriguez at the plate. And a strike called, no balls and a strike. All 4 infielders in on the grass. So no balls, 1 strike. And Graves delivers a fastball. Strike 2 called. So no balls, 2 strikes. And this tie chopper down the third baseline. Wharton will go to the plate. He will get the out, saving a run. Fielder's choice for Rodriguez. And a 5-2 put out at the plate. Melendez takes third. And Justin Suarez will come up to the plate. 0 for 1, a pop up to the third baseman. His first time up. Kennedy will go from the stretch and missed upstairs with a fastball. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. There's a chopper towards third. And Wharton cannot control it. That's going to be an error on the third baseman, and a run is in. No RBI credited to Suarez, but the run is on the board, and it is 7-2. Johnny Rodriguez stops at second. Suarez aboard at first. And Joseph Cordoba at the plate, a 2-run double in the first. No RBI because of the 2-out boot at third. And the pitch, high fly ball, pretty well hit towards center. Coffrin going back, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. 2 men left, and we go to the bottom of the second. It's 7-2 Atlantis. Bottom of the second, a 7-2 lead for Atlantis. 7-8-9 due up for Trinity Baptist. DJ Alvarez, Mark Rogers, Sammy Coffrin. Eduardo Roque on the mound. Allowed 2 hits and 2 earned runs in the first. Also walked a man, but his offense has gotten him a 5-run lead. Alvarez had 1 at-bat last night, 0 for 1. He's leading off in the bottom of the second. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Alvarez is 2 for 21 on the season. 1 homer, 5 runs driven in. Trying to start a rally for the TBC Eagles. The 1-0. High pop foul out of play. One ball, 1 strike. Roque misses inside. That's ball 2. Count of 2-1. And ball 3 misses high. Be great for the Eagles to get that leadoff hitter aboard. Put a little bit of pressure on Roque. 3 balls and a strike. And a high pop-up near the first base side. Rodriguez makes the catch. 1 away. Shortstop Mark Rogers at the plate. Rogers 0 for 2, but drew a walk in last night's ball game after taking over at shortstop mid-game. Rogers hitting 195, 6 runs driven in. And Roque winds and delivers. First pitch fastball a little bit high. One ball, no strikes. And Roque shakes off a couple of signs, gets one he likes, and delivers, and this one is fouled off to the right side. Hello, Miss Patty Heller and Mr. Luis Malero. Thanks for letting us know you're watching. Two balls and a strike, 1 out, bases empty. Eagles having a rally from behind, trailing 7-2 as they bat in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. This one misses low, and that's ball 3. Roque fell behind Alvarez, but then came back to get the pop-up. Now 3-1 on Rogers. Swing and a miss at a change of pace, and the count is full. balls, 2 strikes. There's a high fly ball. Left center field, 2 men giving chase. It'll be the left fielder, Saviano, for out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty for center fielder Sammy Coffrin. Coffrin last night, 1 for 4. Batting .271 overall. No homers, 6 RBIs. First pitch from Roque, a fastball upstairs. One ball, no strikes. And Roque delivers. And a swing and a foul straight back. Count of 1-1 to Coffrin. And Roque delivers. There's a ground ball headed into center field. That's a base hit. Coffrin with a 2-out knock. He's aboard for the top of the order.
Now batting number 10, Parker Laffrey.
So Laffrey singled and scored in the first of 2 runs for TBC. Trying to keep the inning going for Huerta, who would bat next. Sammy Coffrin at first. Okay, from the stretch, a slide step and got under this one and pushed it up high. One ball, no strikes. Coffrin, moderate lead off first, and the pitch is low and inside, and Laffrey ahead, 2 balls, no strikes. Wind has shifted again, now blowing out more towards straightaway center. Been changing directions again since we got here a couple hours ago. Here's a 2-0. Ball 3 misses low. Huerta waiting on deck. He gets up, he'll have an RBI opportunity. Count is 3-0. Roque delivers and gets a strike. Laffrey taking that one all the way. So the count 3-1. Runners going. Ground ball into left field, a base hit. And Coffrin, who was off on the pitch, takes third, a throw to second. Laffrey trying to advance, and he is thrown out. Again, these Atlanteans showing off the arms, and they have thrown out yet another base runner. Eagles get 2 hits and leave 1 after 2. 7-2 Atlantis. Nick Moffitt takes over on the mound for the TBC Eagles, who are trailing 7-2 as we start the top of the third. Sean Saviano, Jonathan Mastelier, and Henry Estrada are the scheduled hitters. 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second. TBC got 2 in the bottom of the first. Moffitt, a very impressive outing at Toccoa Falls last Saturday. His first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Works from the stretch. Saviano takes the pitch for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. High pop up. And that one is out of play. Two balls and a strike. And a ground ball hard towards second, but Huerta scoops and throws in time. Brings up Jonathan Mustelier, who is 1 for 1. He singled and scored in the second. That base hit. Hard shot, hit off Wharton's glove on the diving attempt into left field. Ended up scoring the first of 3. That was leading off the top of the second. And Moffitt with the pitch, a good off-speeder, and in there for a strike. No balls and a strike. And another breaking ball got the zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and Moffitt delivers and misses low and inside. Ball and 2 strikes, and Moffitt delivers. And this one is pulled foul down the left field line. One ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 on the way. And a hot shot towards third. Wharton scoops and throws in time. That's out number 2. Couple of hard ground balls, but right at 2 Eagles. Huerta at second, Wharton at third. So 2 quick outs by Nick Moffitt and brings up leadoff man Henry Estrada. No official at bat, hit by a pitch and scored in the first, flew out, or actually 0 for 1, flew out to left in the second. Two outs, bases empty, and a fastball in there for a strike. Moffitt, a freshman from Inspiration Academy. And a breaking ball misses up and in. One ball, no strikes. And Moffitt delivers. It gets a high fly ball, shallow left center field. It's going to be Sammy Coffrin making the catch, and Nick Moffitt, a terrific job in the third. He gets a 1-2-3, top of the third, and we go to the bottom half. Eagles coming to bat, trailing 7-2. Bottom of the third, Eagles trailing 7-2. Eduardo Roque had a tough first inning, but settled down in the second. Eagles got a couple of hits, but a runner thrown out on the base pass ended the inning. 2 earned runs so far through 2 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk. And Roque will face Dario Huerta, Tyler Graves, and Will Van Sickle here in the bottom of the third. Huerta walked and scored in the first, no official at-bat, and the first pitch fastball is high and tight. Wind has shifted again, now blowing back over the right center field fence. And Roque delivers a 1-0, swung on and missed. A ball and a strike to Dario Huerta. And the 1-1 on the way, and a fastball misses up and away, and that's 2 balls and a strike. Eagles trying to rally from behind. Eduardo Roque delivers a 2-1 and a high pop-up right behind second base. It's going to be the shortstop, Granado, and he makes the catch for the out. Tyler Graves will get his first at-bat of the afternoon. Scored a run as a courtesy runner in last night's ball game. Did not have an at-bat. On the season, Tyler Graves at .250, 4 for 16. And he takes a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch drops down the bunt, and it's hugging the line, but it rolls foul. That very likely would have been a base hit. Graves hustled all the way, would have made it very close. I think he would have beaten any throw, but the ball rolled foul. So a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Vasayo's now playing in on the grass after the bunt attempt. And the 1-1. And a fastball misses low and outside. Roque has fallen behind hitters, but he's been able to come back and make pitches when necessary. 2 balls and a strike and a pitch. There's a looper into center field, but Mustelier right there to make the catch. So 2 outs, base is empty for Will Van Sickle. 0 for 1 was called out on that ground ball to the first baseman. Looked like he had beaten the play, but didn't get the call. Van Sickle now trying to start a 2-out rally. And the first pitch, and it misses inside. One ball, no strikes. And this one is in the dirt. That's ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And Roque winds and delivers and gets the outside corner. So count of 2-1, and Roque takes his time, but he's been effective. Now winds and delivers. Swing and a foul tip, and the count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, base is empty. Van Sickle at the plate. Okay, gets a sign he likes, and here's a 2-2. Line drive down the left field line. That's a base hit. Van Sickle will stop right there. And he's aboard with 2 outs.
Now batting number 15,
Cale Jones at the plate, drove in 2 runs with an infield single in the first. A very high chopper. Vasayo couldn't get to it. The ball actually stopped rolling, but nobody went after it. Laffrey scored easily from third, and Huerta heads up base running, saw the ball wide open with nobody nearby, and he was able to beat the throw that was eventually made to the plate. So a 2-run infield single for Cale Jones. Now a runner at first, 2 outs, batting in the bottom of the third. Jones takes the first pitch at the knees for a strike. Looks like he didn't really like the call, but it's 0-1. Jones came in hitting .244, 2 homers, and 23 runs driven in. Now has 25 RBIs. They're giving him all the room he wants should he get the ball down the right field line. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller towards third. Vasayo charges, throws to first in time. And that will retire the side. 2-out single by Van Sickle, but nothing else for the Eagles. And after 3, it's 7-2 Atlantis. Top of the fourth, 7-2 Atlantis. Elvin Granado, Jonathan Vasayo, Angel Melendez, the scheduled hitters. Granado takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. Granado is 2 for 2. Pair of singles, and he has scored both times. One ball, no strikes. Moffitt delivers and gets an off-speed pitch in the zone. Nick Moffitt had a 1-2-3 top of the third. Again, a very impressive outing at Toccoa Falls last weekend. I believe it was 2 2/3 innings pitched. Here's the 1-1, and that one in the dirt. That's ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike. Moffitt delivers, and that's one's fouled off and out of play to the right side. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Moffitt from the stretch. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Moffitt looking very good. He's retired all 4 men he has faced, and it brings up third baseman Jonathan Vasayo. He had a 2-run single in the second, had a hit and a run scored in the first. And Moffitt delivers, and a fastball low and inside. One ball, no strikes. Moffitt with the pitch. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt. And the count is 1-1. One ball, one strike, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, but a line drive, base hit into center. Vasayo waited back on that one, made solid contact. That's his third hit of the ball game. First base runner off Nick Moffitt, and it brings up Angel Melendez, the right fielder. He is already 2 for 2, drove in a pair and scored in the first, singled and scored in the second. Runner at first, one man out. Moffitt delivers and gets the strike at the bottom of the zone. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on the way. A breaking ball in the dirt. Laffrey throws to first. Runner back in time. First of two here on this sunny Saturday afternoon. The cloud cover we had earlier has dissipated. Temperature's about 78 to 80 degrees. Here's a 1-1. And a fastball's low for ball two. Two balls and a strike. Vasayo off first. Throw is in the dirt. It hit the runner and a break for the Eagles. Vasayo calls time. That ball hit Vasayo and the base runner kept the ball from rolling away. So 2 balls and a strike. Moffitt delivers and misses high and tight for ball 3. And a 3-1 on the way. Strike 2 called. Melendez not only started to walk to first, but started to take off the elbow guard as well. And he'll grab the bat, get back in the box with a count of 3-2. Moffitt delivers, runners going, a high fly ball, shallow left field. Graves calling for it and makes the catch. The wind had taken the ball away from him and a nice job of hanging with it. He makes the catch. Vasayo back at first. There are 2 away. The bright sun and the wind made that play a lot tougher than it looked off the bat. Tyler Graves, an outstanding job staying with the play and making the catch. Jorge Rodriguez is 0 for 2, a strikeout and a fielder's choice. Runner at first, 2 outs, and Moffitt's first pitch breaking ball is in the zone for strike 1. Vasayo was off on the pitch and ended up getting popped up. And a throw, no throw over to first. And they're going to say Moffitt did not step off the rubber, and that's going to be a balk. Allowing Vasayo to move in the scoring position with 2 outs. Parker Laffrey, the catcher, now talking with the third base dugout. No balls and a strike. Rodriguez at the plate. Jonathan Vasayo at second. He's 3 for 3. Now in scoring position. And Moffitt steps off the mound. And toes the rubber, and we're ready. balls and a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez trying to hit that one a long way. Moffitt 1 strike away from retiring the side. He's retired 5 of 6 men he's faced. Vasayo, the only man to reach base. That base hit. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fastball misses low. One ball, 2 strikes. And here is the pitch. High pop up. Over near the dugout, but it's out of play. So a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 from Moffitt. Fastball, line drive toward the gap. That's a base hit. Vasayo will round third. He will score. And it's 8-2 Atlantis. So the base hit and the balk turned into a run. Rodriguez drives him in. His first RBI of the afternoon. He's at first with 2 outs for Justin Suarez. Suarez 0 for 2, reached down an error his last time up. And Moffitt's first pitch. And that one gets the knees for the strike. No balls and a strike. There's a line drive, pulled foul down the left field line. 0-2. Moffitt has gotten ahead of most of the batters he's faced. A couple of hits this inning. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 on the way, and it misses low. Ball and 2 strikes. And a 1-2 on the way. And that one, it misses the outside corner. Both Laffrey and Moffitt thought he got the zone, but umpire says no. Count of 2-2. And this one in the dirt, blocked by Laffrey, keeping the runner at first. Now a 3-2 count, throw to first, but the runner back. 2 outs, Rodriguez will be off with the pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes. Van Sickle backs off, plays his position. There goes Rodriguez. And a 1-hopper into left field, a base hit. Rodriguez will head to third. Here comes a throw. It is in time. Very close play at third. Wharton got the glove between the foot and the bag. Tyler Graves throws out Rodriguez. Credit Suarez with a base hit. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Atlantis 8, TBC 2. Bottom of the fourth, Josh Wharton, E.J. Alvarez, Mark Rogers are the scheduled hitters. 6, 7, and 8 due up in the batting order. Atlantis got 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the fourth. Eagles have gotten 2 runs in the first inning, and they come to bat trailing 8-2. Wharton 0 for 1, a fly ball to left his first time up. We have bright, beautiful sunshine now. A little bit cloudy when we started, but those clouds have long gone. Wharton chases the first pitch up and out of the zone. No balls and a strike. Roque had a pretty tough first inning, but he's settled in since then. 2 runs, both earned, 5 hits. And that one, not sure where it missed, but Wharton got the call, and it's 1-1. Roque, no strikeouts, 1 walk. And again, especially since the first 2 men reached, he's been very effective. 2 runs scored on an infield chopper. Ball and 2 strikes after the foul ball. Eagles trying to rally. Remember, this is a 7-inning game, and when this game ends, we'll stop the feed and start up a new one for game 2, which is usually about half an hour after game 1 finishes. Wharton calls time. Now ready. Roque gets a sign he likes, and here comes the 1-2. Chopper towards first. Rodriguez will take this one himself. 1 out.
Now batting number 30,
E.J. Alvarez at the plate, popped up to the first baseman his first time up. Eagles have 1 series left in the regular season. Not next weekend, the following weekend. TBC home against Florida National University, a Friday night single game at 6:30. A Saturday doubleheader beginning at 11 a.m. Line drive, base hit into center. Alvarez is aboard. Good solid single right over the bag. So a runner at first with 1 out. Hit number 6 for Trinity Baptist, and it brings up Mark Rogers, who flew out to left his first time up. One out, Alvarez at first. Rogers at the plate. And first pitch, fastball right there for the strike. Mets and Diamondbacks are scoreless in the second. Only game going on right now. No balls and a strike and a pitch, a high fastball, and the count is 1-1. Tampa Bay at Chicago, about half an hour away. Oakland in Toronto. Atlanta at San Diego. Ball and a strike and a high pop-up over the first base dugout and out of play. Minnesota at Boston, 4:10, as is Detroit at Kansas City. Night games, Philadelphia at Miami. Giants at the Guardians. Washington in Pittsburgh. Yankees at Baltimore. Ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch. Rogers lines one into right field. That's going to be caught. Alvarez will have to hustle back to first. The throw not in time. Rogers hit the ball very hard, but unfortunately, catch made by Melendez on the run, and there are 2 away. Cubs at Colorado, Houston in Seattle, and Cincinnati at Los Angeles are the West Coast games. Tough luck for Mark Rogers. Can't hit the ball much better than that. But a good running play in the outfield by Melendez. Especially the outfielders. They played a terrific defense for Atlantis. Coffrin chases one in the dirt. No balls and a strike. Mustelier last night made 3 terrific running catches, one of them over the shoulder with the wind taking the ball away from him. That is back to the infield. No No balls and a strike. Alvarez, good lead off first. And Cochran fouls this one off his own leg. So no balls, 2 strikes. Cochran takes a moment to regroup. He's ready. No indication of game 2 starters for either team at this point. Okay, looking very sharp. He's allowed 6 hits, but only 2 runs. And the pitch, low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Long look in by the right-hander. And the freshman from the set delivers with a slide step, bounces one in the dirt. Cordoba, as I said earlier, did that a lot last night and so far today, blocking pitches, keeping the ball in front of him. Keeping the runners at their bases. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Alvarez not going. Ball 3, so EJ will be off on this pitch. Good eye at the plate by Cochran. He fell behind, 0-2, and has worked the count full. Rodriguez will hold Alvarez a little bit closer, but again, 3-2, 2 outs. He'll be off on the pitch. There goes the runner. High pop-up, shallow left field. Going to be an easy play and a catch made for out number 3. Alvarez gets a base hit, but does not advance. After 4 complete, 8-2 Atlantis. Top of the 5th, 8-2 Atlantis, and a new man on the mound for the TBC Eagles, number 14, Robert Herrera. He's taking over for Nick Moffitt, who did a really nice job. 2 innings, just 2 hits. They were pretty much back-to-back, and 1 earned run. Moffitt also struck out 1 man. Robert Herrera, a sophomore, also from the Inspiration Academy. That's a team that Coach Copeland likes to send his JV squad out to compete against. Coach Copeland liked what he saw out of Moffitt and Herrera a couple of years ago. And so Robert Herrera out there on the mound. This is his 6th appearance. He has started twice. Pitched a total of 5 1/3 innings. 6 hits, 11 runs, 10 of those earned. And the man they call Buster has walked 9 and struck out 4. So Robert Buster Herrera will face Joseph Cordoba, Sean Saviano, and Jonathan Mastelier here in the top of the 5th. Really nice job by Nick Moffitt. Cordoba, 2-run double in the first and a fly ball to center in the second. And the first pitch from Herrera is high and tight. 1 ball, no strikes. And Herrera ready with the 1-0. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. No further changes on the defense for the Eagles. Ball and a strike. And that one might have been a little bit outside. It's 2-1. And time called. Laffrey heading out to the mound to talk with his new pitcher. 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Atlanteans. 2 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors for the Eagles. Two balls and a strike. Laffrey heading back behind the plate. And Joseph Cordoba now back in the box. We're ready to go. And Herrera with the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. And Herrera delivers a fastball inside, ball 4, and the leadoff man is aboard. Saviano at the plate, nothing out of 2. Grounded out to the right side both times. Once to first, once to second. Left-hand hitter has a man at first, and looks like we're going to have Morrow courtesy running for the catcher once again. We've seen a lot of Chris Morrow because Cordoba's been on base quite a bit. Morrow with a big lead, and the first pitch bounces, but blocked by Laffrey. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Runner not going, and Herrera does not get the call on the outer half. Two balls, no strikes. And Herrera ready. Here's a 2-0. This one pulled foul. Nice play by the first base coach, Mr. Anthony Castillo. And he did that without a glove. Gets a lot of cheers from the Atlanteans in the dugout. And he gives it right back to them. Terry Carey used to say, can't beat fun at the old ballpark. 2 balls and a strike. Morrow, big lead to throw over to first, and the runner back in time. Count of 2-1. And Herrera checks the runner. Runner's going. Strike called. Laffrey's throw not in time, and a stolen base for Chris Morrow. Herrera got the strike, but Morrow takes second base. So he's in scoring position. Nobody out. Stolen base number 2 on the season for Morrow, and time called. He's not been caught. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Herrera delivers. Hold to the right side. Van Sickle will snare it, step on the bag. They get the out, but Morrow advances to third.
Now playing number 1, Jonathan Mustilier.
So runner at third with one out. Jonathan Mustilier at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. A single and the run in the second inning. Last time up, grounded out to third. Herrera with the first pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One out. Eagles in on the grass, trying to keep that run from scoring. Morrow can scoot. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball. Got the corner for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And Herrera with the 1-2, and this one is fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Eagles will have the top of the order due up in the 5th. And Herrera delivers the 0-2, a breaking ball, driven into center field. That's a base hit, and a run will score. RBI single for Mustilier makes it 9-2 Atlantis.
Now batting number 15, Henry Estrada.
His second hit of the day drives in Morrow, who ran for Cordoba. Leadoff walk comes around to score. Runner at first, 1 out. Leadoff man Henry Estrada, the DH. Line drive into right field. Alvarez didn't take a single step, and he made the catch. So 2 outs for Elvin Granado.
Now batting number 7, Elvin
He
Granado.
is 2 for 3 with a pair of runs scored. Leadoff walk, stolen base, a ground ball to first, advance the runner to third, then the RBI single up the middle, and a line drive caught in right. Runners on the move. Laffrey throws down to second. It is not in time. Just a bit of a high throw allowed Mustilier to get in with the stolen base. No balls and a strike. And Herrera checks the runner at second. 0-1 on the way, swung on and fouled back. Right off the end of the bat. Herrera gets a new ball. And now ready. Here comes the 0-2. And again, this one's fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Atlantis has the runner at second. Mustilier drove in a run with a base hit, then stole second base. And here's a pitch from Herrera. Strike 3 called. Good breaking ball right down the middle. Granado knew it. That ends the inning, though. The leadoff walk does score. 1 hit, 1 man left, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 9-2 Atlantis. It's the top of the order, due up for Trinity Baptist, Parker Laffrey, Dario Huerta, and Tyler Graves. 9-2 deficit for the Eagles. Laffrey has singled both times up so far, once to right in the first, then he scored a run, and then once to left field and was thrown out. Trying to extend that on a throw to third. And they were able to get the 7-5-4 put out, and that ended the second inning. So Laffrey 2 for 2, leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth, trying to start a rally. Okay, 4 innings, 2 earned runs. First pitch for ball 1 upstairs. He's allowed 6 hits. He hasn't struck anyone out, but he's gotten the outs that he's needed to get. He has walked only 1 man. Fallen behind the hitters, but come back to make good pitches. There's a line drive into center field and a base hit. Granado came very close to snaring that one out of the air, so the Eagles do have the leadoff hitter aboard. That's a 3rd hit of the ball game for Parker Laffrey. And Laffrey, the catcher, comes out for courtesy runner Nick Zito. Dario Huerta at the plate. He has walked and scored and popped up to the shortstop. Runner at first, nobody out. Zito, good speed. Swing and a miss. Dario Huerta from Palatka in Putnam County, just a couple of counties south of Jacksonville on the west side of the St. Johns River. Played for Palatka High School. There's a ground ball towards short. Granado will flip to second for 1. The relay throw high and not in time. Huerta beats the throw. That'll be a fielder's choice, but Atlantis gets the leadoff hitter out at second. There's 1 out with a runner at first. Tyler Graves at the plate. Graves has batted 1 time and lined sharply to center. Came in defensively earlier in the ballgame. Huerta at first, and the first pitch inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And ball 2, this is up and away. Two balls, no strikes. And Sickle and Jones due up next. They'd like to get a couple of chances of the runners on base. And this one is in the dirt. That's ball 3. And again, Cordova keeps it in front of him. Cordova does it just right. Leans forward, lets the ball bounce right up into his chest protector. Three balls, no strikes, and a pitch. And a strike called. I thought he called the strike. That right hand came up, but then he called ball 4. Raises aboard. Huerta advances to second. The umpire looked like he was about to call the strike and then put the hand back down. Van Sickle is 1 for 2, a single to left his last time up. 2 on, 1 out. Rodriguez playing in front of the runner at first base. Nobody holding Huerta near the bag at second. And Van Sickle pulls this one hard but foul. No balls and a strike. Will got a good swing and hit that ball sharply, but a little bit out in front. Rodriguez is playing the left-hander off the bag. Graves is the runner at first. Huerta the runner at second. Nobody holding either of them close with a 7-run lead for Atlantis. They're just looking to get some outs. And the pitch to Van Sickle misses low, and that's ball 1. So the count is 1-1. Nobody throwing in the Atlantis bullpen. So unless somebody has already warmed up, this one belongs to Roque. And right as I say that, 2 Atlanteans come out of the dugout and take the walk down toward the bullpen. No balls and a strike, or 1-1, and Van Sickle drives one into center field. That one's going to be caught. Huerta will tag. The throw is cut off. Eagles have runners at the corners, but now there are 2 out. Cale Jones has 2 RBIs. He is 1 for 2. Has runners at first and third. There are 2 outs. So there is now a pitcher doing some soft tossing in the bullpen. Can't see who that gentleman is. Roque has looked very good all afternoon. Cale Jones trying to break through in the pitch. High fly ball. He got under it, and that's going to be an easy catch for Mastelier, and that retires the side. The leadoff single does not result in a run, and after 5, it is 9-2 Atlantis. Top of the same 2 Atlantis, and hitters 3, 4, and 5 are due up. Jonathan Vasayo, Angel Melendez, Gianni Rodriguez, barring any changes. Robert Herrera has pitched 1 inning so far. He's allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 earned run. Also struck out a man.
Now batting number 28, Jonathan Vasayo.
So Vasayo will lead things off. He is 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Atlantis got 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 each in the 4th and 5th. Trinity Baptist got 2 in the first, and that's it. And Herrera's first pitch, grounded foul down the left field line. So no balls and a strike. 3 singles for Jonathan Vasayo. The second one drove in 2 runs. No balls and a strike, and a fastball misses high for ball 1. Count of 1-1. Herrera delivers and misses up and in, and that's ball 2. Again, just 1 3-game series remaining, April 29th and 30th at home against Florida National. We'll bring you all 3 of those games. Friday night single game, Saturday morning into the afternoon doubleheader. Ball 3 is upstairs, and it's 3-1. The NCCAA South Region Baseball Tournament begins on May 9th. That has moved to Carolina University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Ball 4 misses up and in, and the leadoff hitter is aboard. So Melendez will step up to the plate with Vasayo at first, nobody out. Melendez is 2 for 3. He had a 2-run double in the first. He's also scored twice. And Herrera with the first pitch and a chopper off the plate. That's going to be a foul ball. Must have hit his foot. Laffrey taking nothing for granted. He pounced on it. He's looking to make a play. So no balls and a strike. Wind has calmed down. Gentle breeze out towards right center. No balls and a strike. And a fastball misses high. Count even at 1-1. One ball, one strike. 2 Atlanteans now throwing in the bullpen. And ball 2 misses inside. So it makes me wonder if Roque is going to come out for the 6th inning. He has done a really good job through 5. Two balls, one strike, and the pitch. Rounded foul down the third base side. Two balls, two strikes. I'm seeing correctly, Antonio Rawl is one of the men warming up, and he is throwing hard in the bullpen. So it looks like he is intent on coming into the game. We'll see in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 bounces and blocked by Laffrey to throw to first, and the runner's back. Three balls, two strikes. Nobody out. Jonathan Vasayo drew the walk. He's at first. Here comes a payoff pitch. And that one lined hard, but foul down the left side. Count of 3-2. Three balls, two strikes. And the pitch. Ball 4 is inside, and the first two men have drawn a free pass.
Now at number 20, Jorge Rodriguez.
Walk number 3 allowed by Herrera. Brings up Jorge Rodriguez, a first baseman. He is 1 for 3, an RBI single in the 4th. Mets and Diamondbacks are scoreless in the bottom of the 3rd in New York. Braves at White Sox just about ready to begin in a couple of minutes. Time called. Coach Copeland heads on out to the mound, and we'll pause here, and we'll be back in just a minute here on TBC Eagles. Tommy Joy, the new pitcher for Trinity Baptist. Herrera, 1+ innings, just 1 hit, but he's walked 3 men, including the 2 on base. They are his responsibility. So Joy will inherit runners at first and second, nobody out, facing 5, 6, and 7, the next scheduled hitters in the batting order. Jorge Rodriguez is 1 for 3, drove in a run with a base hit his last time up. Jonathan Vasayo and Angel Melendez both walked. Those are the runners on base. Eagles will have 6, 7, and 8 due up in the bottom half of the 6th. Now just 1 man throwing in the Atlantis bullpen. There were 2 a moment ago. Alex Herrera, last night's winner, is now throwing. Herrera won it with 2 2/3 innings of 2-run ball. Gave up 5 hits. Joy's first pitch, ground ball to third. That's a fair ball. Wharton will step on the bag, throw to first. It's high, gets away. A runner coming to third. He's going to race on home. The throw to the plate is not in time. Throw back to second, and the runner's back. Fielder's choice. 5U on the putout. And then a throwing error on the third baseman. That allows Melendez to score. Also allows Rodriguez to take second. It is 10-2 Atlantis. Justin Suarez at the plate, 1 for 3. 4th error of the game for the Eagles. And Joy's first pitch misses outside. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. There's a fly ball, right center field. Coffrin races over, makes the catch. A runner's tagging. The throw will be cut off. And a runner at third with 2 outs.
Now batting number 19, Joseph Cordova.
So Cordova at the plate. Walked in. His courtesy runner, Morrow, stole a base and scored in the 5th. Two outs with the runner at third. And the pitch. And that one is upstairs for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And a breaking ball in there for the strike. Ball and a strike. And strike 2 called on the curveball. Cordova very unhappy with the call. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And time called. Batter steps out. Now ready. And Joy delivers. Here's the 1-2. And this one fouled off. And the count will remain 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at third. 1 run is in. Ball's in the dirt, and it gets away from Laffrey, and the run will score. Wild pitch charge to Joy. One ball, 2 strikes. And pitch from Joy. Grounded into left field. That will be a base hit. Cordova rounds first. Motoring on into second. He'll pull up there with a stand-up double. His second double of the game. He's at second with 2 outs. Brings up Sean Saviano, who is 0 for 3. Morrow, the courtesy runner, once again at second base. 11-2, Atlantis leads. And a pitch, a breaking ball, misses inside. Time called. Laffrey heads out to the mound. One ball, no strikes. 2 runs are in. Both runs unearned. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And a fastball misses low for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Joy delivers. High fly ball, left field. Graves camps under it, and he makes the catch. Pair of unearned runs, 1 hit, 2 walks. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 11-2 Atlantis. Eduardo Roque has indeed come out to pitch the 6th inning. 5 innings, 2 runs, both earned, 7 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts. He will face 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Eagles: Wharton, Alvarez, and Rogers. Eduardo Roque ready for his first pitch of the 6th inning. And that one just missed the batter. So 1 ball, no strikes. Atlantis had 2 men warming up in the bullpen during their at-bat. Raw and Herrera. There's a high pop fly over near the dugout. Rodriguez has room and makes the catch. So 1 out, bases empty for E.J. Alvarez. E.J. is 1 for 2, a base hit into center his last time up. Roque Winds and delivers, and this one is popped up and out of play. So no balls and a strike. And Roque ready, the 0-1, and another one popped foul, and the count's 0-2. Mets and Diamondbacks are still scoreless. That game now in the middle of the fourth. Rays lead Chicago 1-0 in the first. No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Change of pace, misses low. One ball, 2 strikes. And that one misses just above the zone, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Roque stares over the glove. Gets a sign he likes, and the 2-2. Alvarez able to get a piece of it and stay alive. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 on the way, and a ground ball foul to the left side. Count of 2-2. Alvarez digs back into the box. Roque takes his time. Shakes off a couple of signs. Now gets one he likes. And the 2-2. High pop-up on the infield. Vasayo, third baseman, gives way to Granado, calls him off, and Granado makes the catch. Vasayo right there, ready to make the grab. Shortstop. Granado did his job. He has the best angle at the pop-up, so the shortstop you'll usually see call for any pop-up he can reach. 2 outs. Base is empty for Mark Rogers. Rogers has hit the ball pretty well both times, only to have them both caught. Once in left, once in right. 1 ball, no strikes. And a little bit out in front of that one and cues it off the end of the bat. Nine, 1-2 due up for Atlantis in the 7th. Okay, winds and delivers, and a foul ball straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. High fly ball towards right. And the catch will be made by Melendez on the run in, and that retires a side. The Eagles go down in order in the 6th. Go to the 7th with Atlantis leading 11-2. Top of the 7th, and John Huggins is the new pitcher for Trinity Baptist College, and he will face Jonathan Mustelier, Henry Estrada, and Elvin Granado. 11-2 Atlantis. Mustelier will lead things off. He is 2 for 3 with a stolen base, a run batted in, and a run scored. Actually, Mustelier being called back for a pinch hitter. And now batting, Jason Septimo Martinez. So Martinez takes the first pitch from Huggins for a strike. Martinez hitting .231 on the season, no homers, 2 runs batted in, and Huggins delivers a breaking ball. And this one is laced into left center. That's a base hit. Martinez was not running hard. Now he's on his way to second, and a throw is off the mark. And that'll be a leadoff double for Martinez. Eagles have a new man at second base as well. Alex Herrera at the plate. Actually, Atlantis has 2 men listed as wearing number 4. We saw Herrera pitching last night. The other man is Jose Sosa. I believe this is Herrera. And a breaking ball for the strike. Batting in the place of Estrada. The 1-1 from Huggins, a breaking ball in there for strike 2. So I do believe this is Herrera batting. And he's batting for Henry Estrada. And the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Rogers will field, throw to first, and the ball gets away. And a run will score. That'll be an error on the shortstop. And it is 12-2. And a new batter in the box, Jorge Rodriguez. He got the save last night, and now we get a chance to see Jorge swing the bat. He's batting for Granado. And a throw over to first and a runner back. Rodriguez, no official at-bat on the season. And for Herrera, looks like that was his first at-bat as well. And time called, and we're going to have a pinch runner at first base. And first pitch misses up high. Henry Estrada has re-entered, and he is the runner at first. And a breaking ball from Huggins in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Huggins throws over to first, and the runner's back. And a ball in the dirt. Laffrey makes the block, keeps the runner at first. Rodriguez getting his first at-bat of the season. 2 balls and a strike. Huggins delivers, and this one is pulled foul down the left side. Eagles will have 9, 1 and 2 due up. Coffrin, Laffrey, and Huerta, barring any changes. And the 2-2 on the way, and strike 3 called. Breaking ball by Huggins, and there's 1 out.
Now batting number 13, Trey McLemore.
New batter for Atlantis, wearing number 13, Trey McLemore. Sitting 211, no homers, 4 RBIs. And Huggins' first pitch misses low. McLemore batting for Vasayo. And the 1-0. And a fastball is high. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris Morrow has a bat. He's in the on-deck circle. 2 balls, no strikes, and a high fly ball to left field. Dylan Owens, a left fielder, coming in and making the catch, and that's out number 2. So it's Dylan Owens now in left field in place of Tyler Graves.
Now batting number 5, Christoph Morrow.
Two outs with the runner at first. Morrow at the plate, and he takes a strike. We've seen him a lot on the base paths, and he's batting for Angel Melendez. Line drive into right center. That's down for a hit. Estrada will round second. He'll come on into third to throw to second. Morrow's in there with a hustle double. Justin Suarez at the plate. He is 1 for 4. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. And the pitch. And a breaking ball misses outside. One ball, no strikes. Huggins delivers and gets a curve in for the strike. Ball into strike. And a breaking ball in there for strike 2. My mistake, this is not Suarez. This is a new batter. Alexis Rodriguez. And he takes strike 3, and that retires a side. So Alexis Rodriguez batting for Gianni Rodriguez. And he is called out on strikes. 1 run, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 12-2 Atlantis. Dylan Owens, who started the 7th inning in left field, forcing Graves moving over to center, and Sammy Cochran came out of the game. So Dylan Owens is batting in the number 9 hole in place of Sammy Cochran, his first at-bat of the series, and he takes ball 1. Owens hitting .244 on the season. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. Eduardo Roque back on the mound to try to finish off the complete game. A slow roller towards short. Granado throws it in the dirt, but Rodriguez digs it out. And that's 1 out. All defenders re-entered. We had a lot of pinch hitters in the top of the 7th, but all the starters back out there in the bottom of the 7th. So Granado back at short. Vasayo back at third. Of course, Estrada was a DH. And a new batter for Trinity Baptist. Line drive into left field and a base hit. Juan Herrera, the pinch hitter, gets himself a base hit.
Now batting number 35, Luis Castro.
And Luis Castro at the plate now for TBC. So runner at first with 1 out. And a ground ball snagged by Vasayo, but he throws it into left field. Everybody's going to be safe. That's going to be a fielder's choice and an error on the third baseman. So Luis Castro Felipe is aboard at first.
Now batting number 22, Nick Zito.
Nick Zito will get an at-bat. We've seen him running the base paths throughout the series, and he's batting in the place of Tyler Graves. 2 on, 1 out. And swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. Zito a chance to drive in a run. There's a chopper headed up the middle. And everybody's going to be safe. Suarez had some trouble getting the ball out of his glove, and that'll be an infield single for Nick Zito. Will Van Sickle coming up to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 man out. So Van Sickle has an eagle at every base. He is 1 for 3. Roque winds and delivers, and this one pulled hard but foul. Eduardo Roque getting a chance to finish this one off. Just 2 runs in the first inning. He's given up now 9 hits. There's 1 out in the 7th. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Cale Jones is the next scheduled hitter for TBC. A lot of changes in both the top and the bottom halves of this 7th inning. An eagle at every base. Okay, no balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. There's a line drive base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Here comes another man. He will score. Zito motoring around, and that'll be a 3-run double for Will Van Sickle, and it is 12-5. Van Sickle lined that one into the right center field gap. And everybody hustling all the way around. Eagles not giving up. Starting the inning, trailing by 10. Cale Jones at the plate. He had a 2-run single in the first, 1 for 3. Van Sickle with 2 strikes. Line one that rolled to the fence and drove in 3. And a high fly ball left field into foul territory. And Saviano runs out of room, and it's out of play. 3-run double by Will Van Sickle. He had 2 RBIs last night. Now has 22 on the season. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Jones digs in, Roque delivers, and a line drive well hit toward the gap. That's down for a hit. Van Sickle will round third. They're going to wave him in. There will be no throw to the plate. And the Eagles have scored 4 in the inning. Cale Jones with his 3rd RBI. It is now 12-6. And still no call to the bullpen. Coach Vasquez showing a lot of faith in Roque. Josh Wharton at the plate is 0 for 3. Good swing and a foul straight back. There is 1 out. Roque got the first man of the inning. And then 5 consecutive base runners, and 4 of them have scored. Jones leads off first, just drove in a run. And Wharton takes low and outside to even the count at 1-1. Well, if nothing else, Eagles may get some momentum to carry into game number 2. And Water Roque from the stretch. And a ground ball in the left field and a base hit. Jones will stop at second. Wharton has himself a knock. 2 on, 1 out. Hit number 12 for the Eagles. Time call, the conference on the mound. No coach walking out there at the moment. Nobody throwing in the bullpen. So this one belongs to Roque. Eagles having a big inning. E.J. Alvarez at the plate. 3 consecutive pinch hitters. All reached base. A single, a fielder's choice throwing error, a single, and then Van Sickle with the 2-run double. And the first pitch to Alvarez misses for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and the pitch. And this one's popped up over near the dugout, and that's going to drop safely. One ball, 1 strike to Alvarez. He is 1 for 2. Take that 1 for 3, and he takes ball 2. Had a nice solid single line drive into center in the 4th. Popped up the other 2 times. 2 balls and a strike. 2 men on, 1 out. Eagles have rallied for 4, looking to add on a little bit more. And ball 3 is inside. Roque wanted the call, didn't get it. A few more base runners, and this one becomes very interesting. Again, nobody throwing in the bullpen. Here's a 3-1. And popped up and out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes. Nobody holding the runners close. Jones at second, Wharton at first. Ball 4 loads up the bases. Cale Jones advances to third, Wharton to second. That's only the second walk issued by Roque, and now We have a coach heading out to the mound. The bases are loaded. There's one out. And Mark Rogers has a bat waiting to take his hat. Again, a couple more base runners. That would bring a potential tying run to the plate. There's only one out. Inning started with a ground ball to short for the out. And then a single, a fielder's choice, combined with a throwing error. An infield single for Nick Zito, and then the 3-run double from Will Van Sickle. Cale Jones drove in Van Sickle with a base hit. Wharton followed with a single. E.J. Alvarez just drew the walk. Bases are loaded, one out. They're sticking with Roque. Mark Rogers at the plate, the 9th man to bat in the inning. Again, if nothing else, TBC could at least grab the momentum going into game 2. They're looking to make a monumental comeback. Rogers at the plate and the pitch. Swing and a foul tip for a strike. No balls, one strike. Roque delivers and misses high to even the count. Dylan Owens is the next scheduled hitter. He is in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-1 to Rogers. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. 2nd to 1. Throw to first gets away. 1 run is already scored. Here comes Wharton. He will score. And the Eagles are within 4, but there are now 2 outs. That's a fielder's choice. RBI for Mark Rogers. Scoring Jones. Wharton scores on the overthrow, so an error on the second baseman. Alvarez is erased. 6-4 on the putout. 10th man of the inning to bat is Dylan Owens. Eagles, though, lose a base runner and an out, so they need a couple more base runners to bring the tying run to the plate. Credit Rogers with 1 RBI that scored Jones. Wharton scores on the overthrow. And the pitch to Owens is inside. Two balls, no strikes. And a strike called on the inside corner. Owens nods his head in agreement. Juan Tejera is in the on-deck circle. He started the rally with a base hit. Line drive into left field, but that's right at the left fielder, Saviano. Owens hit it hard. Catch is made, and that's the ball game. The Eagles, though, get 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Final score, Atlantis 12, Trinity Baptist 8, and that'll do it for game 1. Eduardo Roque goes the distance. He allows 8 runs. 6 of them earned, 12 hits, no strikeouts, and 2 walks. So he is the winner. Colby Kennedy takes a loss for Trinity Baptist. Atlantis now 13-17-2 on the season. Eagles drop to 12-24. Roque, the winner, is now 3-3. Well, we're going to stop game 1 speed right now, start up a new one in approximately half an hour. Stay with us, rejoin us for Trinity Baptist.